Today, we're going to review a beer. Today, folks, we're reviewing Listermann Brewing Company's Don't Lay a Finger, in reference to the late 90s ad campaign revolving around Bart Simpson saying, "Don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger." Great label. If you didn't see it before, it's a older fellow drawing on the chalkboard, just like the Simpsons intro, where Bart writes a different line of sentences across the chalkboard for his misdoings of the day. This is a pastry stout with chocolate and copious amounts of peanut butter chocolate candy. So they just threw a bunch of Butterfingers in here, or Reese's. Either way, I hope that it comes out just the way it says it should be. Real cool art on the bottle though. I do appreciate that 100%. Even has this cool kind of sheen to it. It has this it's like a matte finish to it, but also it's like foil beneath it, so it makes everything shine just that a little bit extra. Real cool. All right, without much further ado, let's pop this bad devil open. That's right. Makes you remember everything about a Butterfinger, even though you haven't touched one in like 8 years. Wow. Just that thin chocolate that melts as soon as your finger touches it, no matter the temperature it is outside. Today, we're gonna pour this into this nice little tulip glass that I got here. It should be the perfect serving vessel for such a delicacy of a liquid here. So, here we go. Cheers. It pours real clean. Wow. Yeah, you as soon as you poured, the peanut butter and the chocolate kind of die down a little bit. You still get it. Obviously, it's there. It's not a super prevalent it's not a super prevalent scent, but more of it is enveloped by the smell of the malts and the oats and just everything that's used to create the beer, rather than just the kind of the flavors of it that are added to it. The chocolate and peanut butter candy smell and notes, but it looks nice. It's very, very dark. Zero light passes through it whatsoever, which is what I'd expect from a 10% stout. They're usually fairly abyssal in color and smelling. So let me give it a taste. Okay, wow. The roasted malt is very prevalent, which is awesome. That's such a nice thing with a stout like this. When they're flavored, you get a lot of these things that are overly sweetened with the chocolates and peanut butters, that they're really cloying, hangs on your mouth and sits on your palate like you just drank a chocolate syrup jug of peanut butter. It's just these two things that are just so heavy and rich and thick, and they usually, those two items just sit and hang but this is nice. It doesn't hang around on the tongue too much, which is a wonderful thing. Not very hop forward. The alcohol on it was a little bit forward. It came through a little bit faster than any of the other notes that you would normally have. The peanut butter dies down. It's only really there when I'm breathing out. So the vapor off from it, just like when I popped it open, the first thing you get is that peanut butter smell. You get that same vibe out of the throat when you're talking, you're breathing out. I can smell it. It's hanging around right here, which is great. It's a wonderful, wonderful flavor. That's very nice. And my tongue isn't too dry. Usually when I'm drinking higher percentage beers, your tongue feels like you're kind of licking gravel. But right now it's, it's not stripping the moisture from my mouth, which is nice. Wow. Oh man, that's so good. That smells amazing. Yeah, it's got a, it is an alcohol forward flavor. So, it's not hiding it, which is okay. That's fine. You're drinking 10% beer, so you'd expect it to be there. It's not overwhelming, and that flavor dissipates very quickly. So that's nice. Yeah, it's just nice. It's a good beer. I appreciate it. And if I ever see it again, I'll definitely buy it again. This is a great beer to share with a friend. My buddy Nick and I, usually, when there isn't a pandemic going on, we hang out and we'll each bring a few beers around and split half and half and make a day of it. It's wonderful. It's a great thing to do with one another, is share things that you love or that are new to you. So in the new year, hopefully we have many more things like that, days like that to come, to look forward to. The sharing of wonderful things with wonderful people that we love very much. This is something that I'd love to share with people. So if you see this sitting on your shelf, I'd definitely say pick one up. Wow, it's really tasty. It's not much to the lacing of it. That's good though. I give this a 4.6 out of 5. It's so nice. It doesn't have a feeling like I'm getting wasted off from 10% either, which is such a great thing. You get a lot of these. Excuse me. Oh God, it's biting back now. Pick this up, drink it, share it with the ones you love. Do yourself that favor, please. For my sake. The way I procured this particular brew was from the Tavor app. Hi Tavor, again. You're not sponsoring me yet. Hopefully you will. Drink with Tavor. It's a bottle delivery service. They package it up and ship it right to you. Sit it on your front step. Once you make a crate, however many you want, they drop it right off at your front step. No help needed. Link below. Check out our website, averagehandlebar.com. Links to all of our social media there, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Other than that, have a wonderful night, and cheers.
bottle is pretty great.
It's a great bottle.
Oh boy. It really smells like chocolate, though.
It does. It's super chocolatey, and it's a little bit peanut buttery, and it's...
Ooh.
Yeah?
It's kind of alright.
Hell yeah, Trev!
I hate beer. You know, beer and stepdads have a lot in common for me. You just don't particularly enjoy being around them. No offense to you stepdads out there.